Hey, this is Andrew Brown from Exam Pro, and we are taking a look here at Insider Risk Management. And so this is another service that's underneath the M365 Compliance Center. So Insider Risk Management minimizes internal risks by enabling you to detect, investigate, and act on malicious and inadvertent activities in your organization. So define the types of risks to identify and detect in your organization, including acting on cases and escalating cases to the Microsoft Advanced e-discovery if needed. So Insider Risk Management is looking to detect leaks of sensitive data and data spillage, confidentiality violations, IP theft, fraud, insider trading, regulatory compliance violations. And so over here on the right, we have the actual workflow for it. And notice it is policy, alerts, triage, investigate, action. The last three being all tied to an insider risk case. And so the features we're going to cover literally maps to this workflow here, these 5 things. So let's jump into it. First, looking at policies. So policies are predefined templates and policy conditions that define what triggering events and risk indicators are examined in your organization. So here's the page itself. You see you have warnings, recommendations, and policies, and down below are your defined policies, and we can drill down into those. Well, we'll be able to set alerts on them. That's when they're talking about triggering events. We're talking about alerts, and so that's the next step here. So alerts automatically generated by risk indicators that match policy conditions and are displayed in the alerts dashboard. And so we can identify the status of an existing alerts and new alerts that need action, such as status, severity, time detected, case, and case status. So down below, you'll see the status, the activity activity severity, the case that it's part of, the case status, all right, because these get grouped into case, which we'll talk about here in a moment. But if we want to dig deeper, we can click into any of these alerts, and this is where we're going to get triage. So this allows reviewers to see detailed information about the activities identified within a policy and the user activity associated with the policy that was matched. So you'll be able to see the severity of the alert and review the user profile information. So it's a bit more information here, but what's going to be really useful is actually investigate, because that is a holistic view of all the alerts and information that have been tied under a case. So the case dashboard provides an all-up view of all active cases, open cases over time, and case statistics for your organization. Reviewers can quickly filter case by study and the date the case was opened and the date the case was last updated. Cases are created for alerts that require deeper review and investigation of the activity details and the circumstances around the policy match. So the primary investigation tools are User Activity, Activity Explorer, Content Explorer, and Case Notes. So there you go.